definitely still beat them in a fight. That top fight proved it. The one at Roshan Pit was way too close for comfort, barely living with two heroes. If Arteezy had gone a little bit luckier with the butterfly procs, that might have gone the other way, but he now picks up his crit.
Luck won't really be a factor for Arteezy soon, at least not against the Drone Rangers hits anymore. Jump forward, they're actually going to try and quickly take out the melee racks. This is a nice move from VP, essentially trying to move Team Secret around and get that free opening, but they still managed to get a nice three-man back over the wall on top. FNJ almost eliminated to start things off, but he managed to get up everything anyway. Arteezy gets off a great ultimate. G in the background is still going for Puppy, but Clever can't keep him alive. They actually don't get anything out of that one. S4 forced into a buyback, though. Still, Team Secret couldn't actually really capitalize on that. I mean, you look at Virtus Pro, they're all incredibly low, but it's just the fear of the cheese and Aegis turnaround that keeps Team Secret inside the base.
Yeah, and there's no reason for them to continue to pursue that. You're so close to your base. If you lose that fight, you could just end the game right there, and VP are happy to just get away with one death and the buyback on the S4. Definitely still a net worth win for them. They're just... Alright, that line was drawn by FNG. That's probably the don't let them pass here. And
right.
The MKB is now flying in, and Arteezy, it's going to be so hard for him to survive in these fights.
So that butterfly evasion, no longer going to be a factor for the Drone Ranger anyway. What else do we have here for the side? Aghanim Scepter is actually coming in soon for Lil, plus the level 3 familiars. That's already a significant upgrade, but when you have a Drone Ranger on your team, that's an insane amount of physical damage.
Arteezy's probably got the item that's going to help him the most. He's fully completed his Satanic instead of going for the buyback. I think this is the correct choice. Even if he respawns, he's only got 16 souls, and at that point his team's lost anyways. So by just going for the full-out item buy, you say to yourself, okay, let's just play for this one fight. And the Queen of Pain doesn't have a buyback too, and she's the one core that deals damage with you. So you might as well just all in for it at this point. Especially
since the fact it's unlikely that VP will be able to chain stun him and bring him down from 100 to nothing, with the Shallow Grave always sitting behind him.
FNG does have that Laguna Blade level 3 ready now, though, and I mean, this is VP's game to win. They push the tower so quickly. All it takes is one mistake from Secret. If they lose any of their cores at this point, and VP don't, it's going to be really difficult for Secret to win.
Looks like they may try and go for another opening on that melee racks in the top lane. Jump forward, start, ticking it down. Curl takes away that link inside the Vice to follow it up. God, he needs some help here with the vacuum over the top. They actually force out the cheese.
Oh, this is so bad. VP now know that everything from Secret has been expended. That vacuum wall was a large reason why the fights were able to be won. The BKB was used on Arteezy. So was the Hex by S4. All they have to do now is go for this mid lane, ignore the wall at top, and I don't